Shalom, shalom. In today's video for Sisterhood Skills Class, I'm going to be showing how to make flaxseed gel. And so this is a small jar of it, a small bit of it that my daughter made. But this is kind of what it looks like when you're finished. Now you see a few little seeds left in it because those are just didn't strain out probably when she was straining it. So to make it, what you need is whole flax seeds. And this is a Walmart brand, but any whole flax seeds you can get. Now you might could use ground flax seed, but I'm not sure about that. We always use whole flax seeds. And you need 2 cups of water. So I have my 1 cup measuring cup, and also I have my 1/3 measuring cup, because this recipe calls for 2 cups of water and 1/3 cup of flaxseed. So I'm going to get started. And I'm going to use this just to mix it. You don't have to use bottled water. If your water that comes through your line is pretty good, you can just use that. So this is my 1/3 cup of flaxseed. So what we're going to do is just let it come to a boil. Right now I'm just going to let it come to a boil. I'm going to pause the video until it starts to just kind of come to a boil. So now the flax seeds have come to a boil, and it also has thickened up, and it's going to continue to kind of thicken. And it'll start to kind of get a little sticky. So you can put it on a lower temperature and let it kind of continue to simmer so it can get thicker and thicker. So that's what I'm going to do. So I turn this on low, and so it can get thicker and thicker. So what I'm going to do is go over to where some is cooled off already and show you how to strain it once it's cooled off. Bear with me. So right now what I'm going to do is to take this flaxseed mix that has cooled off, and I'm going to put it in this stocking. It's a clean stocking, and I just have a jar, and the stocking is in the jar, and I just open it and put the rim of it around so it'll make it easier for me to put this flaxseed mix in here in the stocking so I can strain it. So you can see how sticky it is. That's how sticky it can become. And so you can see how sticky it is. So I'm just getting it into from out of the pot and into the stocking. Now I'm going to put just some dollar store plastic disposable gloves on so my hands won't get too messy. You don't have to wear gloves though if you don't want to. So the flaxseed is all of it, and the liquid is in this stocking. So I'm going to put the jar to the side, and now I'm going to strain it into this bowl. So all I'm going to do is squeeze. I'm going to tie a little knot since this is kind of long. I'm going to just tie a little knot in this stocking at the top. Okay. So I'm just going to squeeze, and hopefully some gel starts to come out. So if you can see the gel coming out. I hope you can. And so that's what I'm going to put. I might just end up using my hands. I decided to take the gloves off and just use my hands. Let's see, you can see all the gel on my hands. Or a lot of it on my hands. So I'm gonna take it off my hands and put it into the bowl. And so as you squeeze, the clear, just the sticky water and remnants of the flaxseed itself comes through the stocking. So you separating the, see, you can see it on my hands. You separating the seed from the gel it created by being boiled in the water. And so it's coming out on my hand, so I'm just kind of coming out on my hand into the bowl. And so you can make more than, you can double this recipe. And you see how the gel is coming from the stocking? I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. Most of it's coming off my hands, off onto my hands. And this lasts, I found, about 2 weeks or less in the refrigerator. Now, I haven't tried to freeze it yet, but in the refrigerator, it lasts about 2 weeks or less from my experience with it. So you just keep squeezing until you've gotten as much gel out as you think you can get. And I'm just kind of scraping it off my fingers and hands. And if you see any blue on one of my fingernails, that's just from a marker. But I'm just kind of scraping it off my fingers into this bowl. Now this is just 2 cups of water and 1/3 cup of flaxseed. And you can use this to style your hair in whatever style you want to replace the hair gels in the store. Flaxseed has omega-3 in it, and omega-3 is good for a lot of things. But this is just natural hair gel. And you see how sticky it is. Yeah, sticky. Just like a regular gel. And so the stocking, by straining through the stocking, you have a very low chance of having seeds in it. It helps keep the seeds separated, and where you're just only getting the gel itself, created by the 2 cups of water and 1/3 cup of flaxseed. I'm going to wash my hands. So this is what I have. Now you can double this recipe, which a lot of times that's what I do. I double it. Or this may be enough for you to do your hair one time, depending on how much hair, how long or short your hair is, or like that. And now all you have to do is take a container and you can get cheap containers from the dollar store or from Dollar Tree, and container it and put it in the refrigerator. So I hope this video was helpful. I decided to do this for this month's Sisterhood Skills Class. So it's flaxseed gel, 2 cups of water, 1/3 cup of flaxseed, and you stir it, bring it to a boil, stir it and simmer it until it thickens up. If you have something that you would like to show the sisterhood or talk about for a skills class, then just let me know and we can schedule in for you to talk about it. It could or show how to do it. So that could be cooking, it could be something with cleaning, it could be anything pertaining to business also. Telling people how to keep books or do their taxes. So it's all kind of skills that can be helpful to the sisterhood to help us in the various things that we find ourselves having to do or needing to do or wanting to do. So thank you for your time. Shalom, shalom.